$1,000, 1,000 smackaroos. That's roughly how much this sneaker goes for. Even though a friend of mine was able to get these on sale, that's how much this particular model typically goes for. This is the Valentino sock knit lace up caged sneaker. You gotta love designer sneaker names, right? With Jordans, we're used to nicknames and cool themes. Designer? Nah. They're like red athletic sneaker with extended tongue and shoelaces. $1 million. Very literal with the names. Anyway, I have some things to discuss, but a super quick review for those of you who are interested. They fit a little bit snug, which I guess I was a little surprised by because almost every designer sneaker I've worn has run a little bit big. These, not so much. They also were not as comfortable as I expected them to be. Not as comfortable, I guess, as they looked. Or look. Now, as far as the look goes, you got the white mesh sock knit upper, pink hit on the eyelet panel, suede all the way around with the safari print as well, burgundy leather strips that adds to the whole moccasin type feel. Last of the Mohicans in these, except you don't want to get them dirty. Imagine Daniel Day-Lewis chasing that deer in the beginning, but not wanting to get his kicks dirty. That would be awkward. By the way, burgundy boys, gang, gang, gang. You thought I forgot? I did not. To me, the coolest part, or the coolest touches, I should say, are the pink and the safari. I just think it's a nice touch. It's vibrant. It catches my eye, and I dig that. Valentino on the side, and then the spike on the back, just so you know it's high end, right? Gotta make it official. I actually do think this is a very dope sneaker. I'm not always a huge fan of designer sneakers. I think a lot of them are pretty goofy. Half of them look like bedazzled bowling shoes or some sort of orthopedic kickball number. I think these are fly though, but $1,000, that's a lot of moolah. It is. Question though, for the sneaker lovers out there, because I know a lot of you will say, hell to the nah, not paying that much money. I'd say the same, except I have paid that much money and I regretted it. It's always more comfortable, no pun intended, getting a sneaker for retail, say maybe $200, but they're worth $1,000 resale wise on the aftermarket, and wearing those, you only paid the $200. It's essentially the same thing as spending the $1,000, because I guess you're leaving that money on the table, but it always feels a little bit easier. It's an easier pill to swallow. What I've noticed is that most of the people buying designer sneakers, Gucci, Prada, Valentino, whatever brand it is or whatever designer it is, most aren't sneakerheads. Most aren't people with a bunch of Jordans in the closet. I have a lot more Jordans and Air Max and Boost than I do designer shoes. But I'd be lying if I said it was a price thing. Not that it isn't a factor, but I think I'll always be biased to sneakers that remind me of when I was a kid and are just kind of a part of who I am. Designer doesn't really fall into that lane. Basketball sneakers, I mean, like, when I'm 60, I'm still trying to hand out buckets. Picture that. Not Uncle Drew, Uncle Foamy, 60 years old, beard still red, by the way. I show up to the park, sweatpants tucked into my socks, long sleeve, thermal under my cutoff t-shirt, headband, mouthpiece, the whole ensemble. People are looking at me like, who is this guy? And I just proceed to dissect the competition like a surgeon with a box full of scalpels. I'm speaking this scene into existence. It is going to happen. 60-year-old Foamy, Uncle Foamy, let's get it. And yeah, I'm gonna need basketball sneakers for that. I'm always gonna lean that way. I'm biased towards basketball sneakers. That's the moral of that story. The whole Uncle Foamy thing, I like basketball shoes. I could have just said that, but speaking it into existence. Okay, I'm going crazy here. Let me know how you feel about these. Do you like them, love them, hate them? Do you rock designer sneakers? Are they better than Jordans or Nikes? Who is your favorite designer, or what's your favorite designer sneaker? Leave a comment below and let me know. I'm really curious. This is like an interesting topic for me anyway, so I'm really curious to hear what you all have to say, or see what you all have to say in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. You are very appreciated. I will see you tomorrow. I think you just agreed to come back tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that's the way it works on the internet. I say see you tomorrow. That means you got to come back. Not actually, probably. I don't know. See ya.